Okay. I never thought I'd be falling so deep in love with someone else. Going on a different fruit shoot. Keep going, keep going. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to A Filthy Read. Good afternoon from Japan. Good evening wherever you are in the United States. This is going to be a collective reading for the Divine Feminine. So if you are Divine Feminine, you're right on time. Hey Diva, hey Goddess. If you are not Divine Feminine, stay tuned. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll pick up some tricks. Maybe you'll gather some information, some clues. But this is going to be a new moon. With the new moon yesterday, if the new moon is right now, because if it's Thursday here, that means the new moon is right now in America. This is a new moon reading, general reading for the Divine Feminine. All of my goddesses and magical women out there, welcome. At the end of this collective reading, I will leave the floor open for paid mini readings, anywhere from 5 to 35 doll hairs. Be sure to tap the screen, like it if you want to, share it if you feel the need to. So without further ado, Divine Feminine, New Moon reading, New Moon in Taurus, Divine Feminine reading. Let's see what Spirit has. The Hierophant in Transition, Divas. So out the gate, we have the Hierophant in Transition for the Divine Feminine. We are about to be offered some sort of contract, some sort of official document with the Hierophant, some sort of I'm hearing a non-traditional traditional contract. So we're entering into some sort of agreement with another entity, party, organization, what have you. Um, uh, and it's in transition because it's on the way. So if you are Divine Feminine and you have been kind of waiting for something to happen, or waiting to hear back from somebody, or waiting for some sort of official recognition or something, it's coming. Chill out, Girl Scout. I apologize for my voice. I'm having a little bit of a sore throat moment. Please excuse her. Please excuse her. Okay. We love that out the gate. I feel like this is very practical energy. Oh, King of Cups? Is this a marriage proposal, bitch? It might be. For some of you, it might be a marriage proposal with the King of Cups here. Because the Hierophant does, like, talk about, like, marriages and things like that. But if it's not a marriage or a proposal, with this King of Cups, I feel like whoever this King of... For some of you watching, this is definitely like a proposition for marriage. Like, it's almost like someone's kind of like, look, it's kind of it's giving business deal and marriage at the same time. Also, for some of you, this King of Cups represents some sort of I'm hearing project manager. With it, I'm hearing project manager. There's something about this King of Cups, whether this is romantic or not, but there's something about this energy that is making me feel feel like how do I put it? Okay, so this person is the King of Cups is obviously capable of taking charge of his life, but whoever this King of Cups energy is, he is in the position to offer you some sort of um, official contract or official document, and protect you um, from other people around this or other situations around this Hierophant energy. Let me keep pulling cards so that way it gets more clear. Five of Cups. A lot of us have been, and I feel like this Five of Cups is really like post retrograde energy, to where we're kind of like we're kind of in a space of really not knowing what to do, and maybe some of us have been focused too heavily focused on the past and relationships that didn't work out, or situations that didn't work out, or circumstances that are disappointing. There's a lot here and about expecting bad things to happen because bad things have happened to us in the past. But what this Hierophant and this King of Cups energy is saying to me personally at the beginning of this reading, Divine Feminine, is that what's meant for you will always be for you, no matter what you have been through. And if you are watching this and you're resonating with this and you are Divine Feminine, we have been skull dragged through our spiritual journey. We have been tossed into the light without sunglasses. Kind of like, it's been rough. Things have been rough. But I don't think they're going to be, they're not rough anymore. Or we are approaching a space to where it's not going to be like that anymore. And I also feel like by looking at disappointments from the past, you're only making it painful for yourself in the present moment, to be quite honest. But also, whoever this King of Cups energy is, it's like, there's no need to, it's like, how do I put it? This person is not going to let anything happen to you. Not as long as they're around. They're not gonna let nothing happen to you. They can't. It would hurt them to see you get hurt, especially by an external circumstance. I'm hearing Page of Wands. Whatever situation that you are entering in with or around this King of Cups is going to provide you the necessary motivation and inspiration and creativity. There's like, this is whatever this is, it's like a big, there's like a big, there's a ball of projects. Like it's like a package of projects, and whatever that this King of Cups is bringing toward is going to put you into a very inspired state in order to take action on the things that you want. If you've been kind of like wondering where your inspiration is, or if you've been like I've been particularly like lethargic and tired and kind of like worn down, whatever energy is being brought in through this disappointment, it's almost like it's almost like whatever the situation is, if you have been like hanging on to any sort of like disappointment or regrets or whatever like from the past, this is going to completely, you're gonna be like, okay, well, fuck that shit, let me go move forward. The Seven of Swords is here. Whatever this situation is, do not tell anybody, because you have people, there's people, not that you have people around that would sabotage, but anytime I'm giving a reading that's positive, especially for divine feminine, because we have a tendency to to attract negative entities and energies and people. Anytime I see the Seven of Swords pop out in this context, it means it's a warning for us, a suggestion for us that whatever this situation is coming into our lives, to keep it on the hush, to keep it on the low. Don't tell too many people what you got going on. I'm excited. What else do we have for the Divine Feminine? Welcome to a filthy read. We're just doing a Divine Feminine talking shit. The Magician in reverse. It's a whatever this is. This is nothing that you have to like manifest. There's nothing. If you're a Divine Feminine at this point in your journey, your destiny is kind of set in stone at this point. You just kind of have to like ride the wave. You don't really have to manifest or there's no manifestation required. There's no magic required around this particular situation, because the major arcana of the Hierophant came out in transition as the first card. This can't be altered or shifted, especially by a lesser bitch, especially by a non-magical being, or it's this is your divine path. It can't be fucked with. It can't be messed up. So if you're in a space, and again, I don't know why anybody watching this would be in this space, but if you happen to be in a vibration or a space to where you're trying to manifest like something that's like on your divine path, you don't have to do that, bitch. That shit happens on its own. All you have to do is like keep living. Just keep living and staying alive. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Keep living and stay alive. Yeah, again, like as far as manifestations are concerned, like any sort of anything not related to so divine counterparts, divine path, life path, and destiny, like those things, like that can't be manifested. Those are things that show up when it's time for them to show up, no matter what you do or don't do, right? But if you're trying to manifest like little details about your life, like I don't know, like a car or a house or some money, like the little things that can be intertwined into your life path, or like supplement, or like little details and sprinkles off the bells and whistles and stuff, those are the types of things that you can manifest. But as far as like the life path itself, or any sort of like divine counterparts or soulmates that are on it, there is no spell or manifestation for a fucking soulmate. You can essentially call in a soulmate, but even then, it's like if it's not time, he ain't gonna show up. It's just not. It's just he's just not gonna fucking show up. But if it is time, and you're trying to call in like a soulmate, a divine counterpart, and you're not ready, you'll just fucking repel each other anyway. So keep all of that in mind when you're trying to like manifest like divine counterparts and partners and shit. Just let the nigga show up when he shows up, and shut the fuck up and sit down and don't worry about it, because nothing you can do about it anyway. So go occupy your time with some other shit. Anyways, and usually those sorts of relationships tend to appear when you're not even like thinking about it or looking for it anyway. And as far as 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 cliche as that sounds, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny with, oh wow, there we go. It's kind of funny with like manifestations, like a lot of there's a lot of conflicting information being being said, like in the sphere about, you know, was it your manifestations go where your attention flows, or like stuff like focus on the things that you want and not things that you don't want. That's always true except for things like this. Like you can focus on again your life path or your divine counterpart. It's not going to make it come any faster or slower. These things come when they come. So I think at least that you guys watching this are spiritually aware enough to already know or understand this. I'm simply saying this for the passersby or the people that watch this after I upload it later. Um, that like again, if you don't have to look for the love of your life. He shows up when he shows up. And people actually don't like hearing that because like people want to be able to control their lives in a way that is being controlled by forces that are outside of you. Um Sorry girl. The best thing that you can all do is chill out, Girl Scout. Chill out. Chill out. It's already done. Like the Hierophant as the Hierophant in transition as the first card for Divine Feminine reading. Yeah, girl. Your shit's already done. And look what just popped out now. Ace of Coins and the Devil in reverse. Again, whatever this obvious, like I suspected this at the beginning of the reading, but being confirmed here with this Ace of Pentacles, there's obviously some sort of monetary or uh material gain offer here. Um this Ace of Pentacles, and with the Devil in reverse, there's no toxicity or malintent connected to this money or this offer. It's all divine. It's all divinity here. In the way that in the way that the cards are kind of like showing themselves here to me. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very it's very linear actually. Or there's something about, which is weird, like spiritual circumstances and people who lead spiritual lives, things usually aren't linear, but it's not linear. That's the wrong word. It's very uh there's something about this that has steps involved. It's very like boom, boom, boom. It's really easy. I want to say straightforward. That's the word that I was looking for. It's very straightforward energy. It's a very straightforward kind of vibe here, of like this is gonna happen, then this happened, and then this is gonna happen. Um, uh, in the same space too. Like I don't feel like any of this. Number one, I don't. This doesn't feel far away. And number two, it feels like everything's gonna happen kind of like relatively all at once, or in the same, like within the same week or within a few days. It's kind of like you get the offer from the King of Cups, which brings you out of this depression, out of this sadness. Don't tell anybody what the fuck is going on. No need to fucking manifest it because it's already done. You can trust it, Devil in reverse. It's very by the book, we'll say, which I like. All right, Divine Feminine. Looks like we're getting a come up here, a financial come up. Two of Swords in. Okay, so the Two of Swords here, there may even be. Oh. Okay, there's something, again, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, there's something about this Hierophant energy, this contractual agreement, whatever the fuck. There's something about this to where there's multiple options or multiple paths to take. And with the Two of Swords, it's kind of like, I'm hearing spirits like, do one thing at a time. Because I feel like whatever this is, like there's like it's a lot of different things that you may want to explore, and you can explore all of them, but like do one thing at a time. Don't get overwhelmed with trying to um uh needlessly multitask, because this is the opportunity of a lifetime and it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. With the Hierophant energy, God is watching over and protecting this down. It ain't going nowhere. Any person, place, circumstance, situation, bald-headed Nickelodeon, harpy pussy ass bitch who tries to interfere is going to get skull dragged. Congratulations to them. But yet you don't have to, hey booby, you don't have to make any, again, there's no need to like there's no need to make a, like, you don't have to pick one thing. You can do one thing at a time. I said all that. I said all that to say that. And a lot of you are probably wondering, oh, when is she going to start talking about bald-headed bitches? I just did. They're bald-headed. They don't have any hair. Okay, moving on. We're only talking about goddesses divine feminine with hair. And if you happen to be a divine feminine and you're rocking a shaved head masterfully, you're not a bald headed bitch. You're not a bald headed bitch. You know what the bald headed bitches are. It ain't you, booby. We love a shaved head queen around here. Giving Wakanda vibes. We love that for her. Okay. Five of Pentacles here. So first things first, divine feminines. I was waiting for the bald energy. First things first, divine feminine. If you have been worried about money, you do not have to. You do not have to, not with this big golden pinnacle sitting here in your energy. Also, if any of you have been wondering how people are doing since you left, or how someone is doing since you left, or how a situation is doing, a person, place, person, people, place, circumstance, situation, or scenario is doing since you departed or since you left, they're in detriment. They're experiencing lack, loss, and loveless. Lack, loss, and loveless. There's no. It's divine feminine. And again, if you are divine feminine, you already know this. You are the light. You are the starlight. You are the battery that powers whatever space that you're in. And when you leave a space, especially in this kind of condition, everybody fucking around feels it. Like you were, it's like whenever you left, the divine protection left, the abundance left, the happiness left, the joy left, the healing left, all that shit is gone. And all of these people are in detriment. Also, with the Seven of Swords, you got some people stalking your social media, trying to see what you're doing, what you're up to, who you with, how you doing, what you're doing. Bitch, I do it because it's me. This spiritual shit has very, very practical application to it. It's not just ethereal, non-physical shit. But you wouldn't know that because, just saying. Moving on. I do like this Ace of Pentacles and this Devil in reverse, so. I've only pulled 8 cards. Maybe 10. The Empress in reverse Why is the divine? Oh, okay. Um, I'm getting multiple different energies from this card. Number one, if you are watching this and this is resonating with you, you're a baddie. You're a spiritual baddie out in these streets. Do not ever think. A lot of us, even me, recently, I've been struggling with uh, not truly understanding my value or my worth. And of course, I feel like if you're watching this, you've been going through experiencing that as well. Um, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's and a lot of it is astrological. Is a what is it? There's a lot of that shit is astrological. If you are ever, and this goes for anybody watching Divine Feminine or not, if you are ever in a space where you like, say you're like chilling at home and there's really nothing going on in your physical environment, and like all of a sudden you feel like angry or sad or some any random feeling right out of nowhere, it's not your energy. It's usually somebody hating ass bitches throwing you the fucking evil eye and you can just feel it. Or it's some fucking astrological shit. Um and it's important, like you don't have to be like on top of uh astrology like that, but we this app is perfect to do like little astrological vibe checks. There's so many very talented astrologists and metaphysicians who give you the rundown about what the fuck is going on in the collective energy. Um, every now and then, I like to do. I think is it Cafe Astrology has a page where they kind of give like a rundown of like the astrological weather in the moment. I'm gonna check it out today after I do this just to see. Anyway, oh yeah, this Empress in reverse. Yeah, stop being down on yourself. You stop being down on yourself, you bald headed bitch. If go put some edge control on, put your wrap on, and call it a fucking day. You're doing the fucking most for the least. Also, there may be a scalpful bitch in your energy who is, I'm hearing, trying to be you. Trying to be you. Uh, uh, and for some of you, whoever this lady is, may have been doing magic on you, but stopped because she got fucked up. There's certainly a feminine energy here who's gotten fucked up by her own doing. Um, for some of you, this is an energy that tries to or has tried to compete with you, highly unsuccessfully. Um, but overall, I'm hearing in your worst times of darkness at this time, Divine Feminine, do whatever you can to focus aggressive self love upon yourself and your Divine Feminine being entity, your power. Um, I like to take hot baths with bath bombs and shit in it. That's my ritual to remind myself who the fuck I am. It can be whatever the fuck you want it to be, but that's what I like to do, and it works. It works. It works. Especially when I'm feeling icky and I don't know why. It's it's almost always some metaphysical, energetic shit that I can solve myself. Yeah, Yeezy. Hello, Boopy. Moving on, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, welcome to a filthy read. This is the Divine Feminine collective reading. If you're a Divine Feminine, chill out for a second, Diva. Let me snatch your wig real quick. Let me snatch your wig real quick. This is the New Moon Divine Feminine reading. If you have not already done so, please go follow me on Instagram and YouTube. Because I upload these lives onto YouTube, so that way you can go back and watch them anytime. Watch it anytime you need an inspirational boost. In an inspirational boost, all 6 of Cups. Is somebody feeling nostalgic? A lot of us are feeling nostalgic. I feel like this nostalgia it's like trying to channel. Okay, so for me, in regards to experiences from my past, in order to transmute the pain into something useful, I've been trying to examine these events and look for events and situations that were positive, so that way I can transmute that energy and project a narrative into the future that is much more positive, because it's just more spiritually responsible to do so than to be like, oh, this sucked, that sucked, blah blah. We already know, everybody knows that the Divine Feminine path fucking sucks, and that we've had to get practically scalped to be here in this space now. A lot of us have not made it, didn't make it. A lot of us didn't make it. It's hard. It's weird, it's hard, it's dark. The masculines make it 10,000 times harder because they're stupid. We get that. Everybody understands being a woman has that narrative attached to it. Let's let's work on transmuting our experiences to be able to tell a different story moving forward. Let's remember the people that helped us along our journey. Let's remember the situations that uplifted us on our journey. Let's remember those circumstances that made us laugh on our journey. Because those are the things that, in all actuality, keep us going. If it was all doom and gloom and tragedy the entire time, we probably would have took ourselves out. Regardless of the fact that shit doesn't work. I was just having a conversation with one of my clients. I don't know, and that is trigger warning, canceling your life subscription. But it came up in conversation, and it's like, we were like, no matter how many times that we've tried to unalive ourselves, it don't be working. It does not work. It don't be working. So, and I think it's mostly because a part of us always remembers the joys of life in any given circumstance. Deshaun? So, if you are feeling nostalgic at this time, Divine Feminines, reach out to an old friend and have a good conversation about old times, if it's not too sad. Go look at some old pictures that make you happy to look at. I'm hearing specifically, get in touch with some old friends. I think there's somebody who desperately needs to hear from us at this time. I don't know who it is, but it could be whoever the fuck you need it to be. There's a lot of information there in that 6 of Cups. Let's keep going. Six of Wands here, victory and success. Yeah, Divine Feminine, we are in our winning era. Um, let me see. Let's see. That part. Yeah, with the Six of Wands here, we're in our winning era. She's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Some of you are gonna win a contest. Some of you are uh, somebody watching is gonna win a pageant. Like literally, like it's somebody here is literally going to be in this situation with this card. Um, a lot of us are about to be in the public eye in the spotlight. Um, why are you laughing? Oh, cause oh my god. Um, a lot of us are going to be in the public eye in the spotlight in any it could be in any capacity. It could be like on social media, it could be like on the actual big media, this could be in your local community, this could be like a local TV station, this could be uh I'm hearing a viral song, a record deal. Somebody here's about to get a record deal. um there's somebody watching uh about to release some sort of food product at their local grocery store that's going to do very well. Um, I'm seeing somebody here start like a car detailing business or like some sort of like vehicle aesthetic situation that's gonna go well. Yeah, Divine Feminine, work it out, bitch. Work it the fuck on out. An old friend reached out to me 2 days ago and I blocked them. Okay, so this is probably not. Don't reach out to an old friend that you want to block. Like reach out to someone that you would enjoy talking to. Oh God! Don't reach out to like an old friend who's bald headed because you're gonna be bald with them. Well, I'm getting tired. I just did. Ugh, why am I getting tired all of a sudden? I haven't pulled that many cards. Um, Seven of Pentacles in transition. Whatever. Um, again, whatever this is, there's a heavy emphasis on working in silence, and there's a heavy emphasis on working up, moving in your own pace, moving at your own pace. Both of those things are true. Yeah, again with the Two of Pentacles, again the two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles here in reverse. There's no don't get overwhelmed by juggling too many options. Again, focus on one thing at a time with the Two of Swords. I'm hearing this is your big one. In my head, I heard this is your big one. With the World in transition here, I feel like this, whatever this energy is talking about, there's no end goal. Like whatever, this is something that you can continue to do for the rest of your life. That there's no finish line. Like the finish line is in the stars. Like this is something that if you were the kind of if you're someone who has children, this is something that you could leave to your children for them to do as well. Yeah. The High Priestess in reverse. This is a horrible time to ignore your intuition. Um, I don't even know how she found my Instagram. She's been stalking for years. Oh yeah, we just talked about that earlier, Peach. We just talked about that shit earlier. Just talked about it. We just talked about it. Anything else? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Continue continue to self-care. Also, be mindful about posting on social media. With the full for some reason this fool in reverse is literally saying to me, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Oh, don't invite this opportunity. This opportunity is specifically for you. Do not invite other bitches. Don't put nobody on. This is for you and you alone. It's you and you alone day. It's not for anybody else to be a part of. This is your shit. Which is probably why they want you to be careful about what you post, because it's for you. Although I am detecting collaborations in this energy, but this is collaborations with people who are already who have something to offer, or they're already involved in this situation in some kind of way. I don't know if I want to end it there, or I am going to end it there. I'm going to end it there, and I'm going to pull a card from the Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle deck. One card. What does it say? Mermaid Soul. The Mermaid Soul says, love is not blind. It only sees what matters. So number 3, Mermaid Soul. I'm getting that this energy is giving very, like, channeling the inner depths of your soul and your emotions and transforming it into something beautiful. It's giving releasing past regrets in doing so. She's saying forgive yourself for small mistakes. The mermaid soul does not have to be perfect. Which I guess it makes sense with the saying on there, like, love is not blind, it only sees what matters. And I think that's the takeaway from this entire reading, is kind of like, only focus on the things that matter from here on out, and fuck the bullshit. Okay, that concludes. I am so tired. I got really, really tired all of a sudden. I don't know what the fuck happened. That concludes a Filthy Read Divine Feminine general reading. I'm sorry it was kind of underwhelming and, like, low energy, but it's all I got for y'all. I don't see any. There's no bald headed bitches on the table. There's really no. This is a very, again, this energy to me is very straightforward and very easy. It's a very simple. This is as far as all the, if you've seen any of my divine feminine readings from the past, they're never this vibey. It's usually like, this bitch, that bald headed Nickelodeon, those fucking harpy pussy ass scallywags, some dumb bitch crossed the street talking shit, got slapped by a spirit, got drop kicked by a dragon, got jumped by a ghost. But this is very, very simple, very easy. I feel like this at this time, divine feminine, you are entering or have entered a space of peace and prosperity, and slight work. I think on the outside, because on the outside, I feel like, and this is like just based on the cards that I can see here. Like on the outside, it feels like slight work, but what people don't know are people. What people don't realize is the level of inner turmoil and deep emotions and experiences that we have had to go through to receive whatever this glow up is. Massive glow up, very massive glow up. I don't think again. I don't, and for some reason, I don't think everybody's supposed to know. And I feel like at some point in our lifetimes we may be called to share this, either publicly with the Six of Wands here, or in our communities to help other people. But head up, goddess. Head up, goddess. Head up, goddess. Everybody, please be sure to love yourselves and each other. Starlight Reflection.